The 3 diet secrets of people who live to 100. People who live healthy lives to age 100 don't have special genes. The National Institutes of Health made a shocking announcement. 70% of aging is determined not by genes, but by the food we eat every day. What you ate for breakfast this morning will determine your heart health in 10 years and your brain health in 20 years. Let me be honest with you. According to CDC reports, 80% of seniors over 65 have at least one chronic disease. Heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure. Why does this happen? Costco frozen foods, Walmart processed foods, breakfast cereals, fast food. These are the problems. Harvard Medical School's 20-year study shows shocking results. Groups that consume processed foods had a 31% increase in cardiovascular disease and a 62% higher rate of premature death. In the past week, how much real food have you eaten? Food without 10+ ingredient labels. If it's less than half, pay attention now. Here's the first key. 70% of aging is determined by food choices. Genetics account for only 30%. Even identical twins with the same genes showed completely different health outcomes after 20 years if their eating habits differed. What matters? 3 things. First, what kind of fat you eat. Bad fats are trans fats and excessive omega-6. Margarine, fried foods, processed snacks cause inflammation in blood vessel walls like rust in pipes. Over time, blood vessels narrow and lead to heart attacks or strokes. Good fats are omega-3 and monounsaturated fats in salmon, mackerel, avocados, extra virgin olive oil, and walnuts. Johns Hopkins research showed seniors eating fish twice weekly had 42% lower dementia rates. Second, what protein you eat. Most American seniors eat hamburger patties, bacon, sausage, hot dogs. The WHO classified processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen. Eating 50 grams daily increases colon cancer risk by 18%. Instead, eat fish, chicken breast, eggs, Greek yogurt, tofu, and lentils. These maintain muscle while reducing inflammation. Third, what carbohydrates you eat. White bread, white rice, cereal, pasta spike blood sugar rapidly. This leads to excessive insulin release and eventually diabetes. Diabetes directly causes heart disease and dementia. Instead, eat whole grains like oats, quinoa, brown rice, and whole wheat bread. These digest slowly and maintain stable blood sugar. Summary: good fats are fish, avocado, olive oil, nuts. Good proteins are fish, eggs, chicken, legumes. Good carbohydrates are whole grains, vegetables, fruits. These 3 slow cellular aging. The second key. 4 special nutrients prevent aging at the cellular level. These powerful molecules prevent cellular oxidation, reduce inflammation, and repair DNA damage. First is polyphenols. They're in blueberries, raspberries, dark chocolate, green tea, extra virgin olive oil, and pomegranates. Harvard's 15-year study found people eating polyphenol-rich diets had 27% lower heart disease mortality. Polyphenols prevent cells from oxidizing and breaking down. Second is anthocyanins. Tufts University gave blueberry juice to people over 70 for 12 weeks. Memory test scores improved 23% and MRI scans showed increased brain blood flow. Anthocyanins shield brain cells. They're in blueberries, blackberries, cherries, red grapes, and red cabbage. Third is omega-3 fatty acids, DHA and EPA. 30 to 40% of brain cells are made of DHA. Without sufficient omega-3, brain cells become rigid, and nerve transmission slows. This begins dementia. University of Pittsburgh studied 260 people over 65 and found high blood omega-3 levels meant significantly less brain atrophy. Get it from wild-caught salmon, mackerel, sardines, walnuts, and flax seeds. Eat palm-sized fish portions twice weekly. Fourth is vitamin K2. Calcium in bones is good, but calcium in blood vessels is dangerous. When blood vessels calcify and harden, heart attack and stroke risks increase dramatically. K2 removes calcium from blood vessels and sends it to bones. The Rotterdam study tracked 4,800 people for 10 years. High K2 intake groups had 57% lower heart disease mortality. It's in natto, Gouda and brie cheese, and egg yolks. Summary: polyphenols in berries, dark chocolate, green tea. Anthocyanins in blueberries, cherries, red grapes. Omega-3 in fish, walnuts, flax seeds. Vitamin K2 in cheese and eggs. These 4 stop cellular aging. The third key is the most shocking discovery. People who live healthily to 100 all had certain gut microbes in common. Stanford researchers studied longevity villages in Italy, Japan, and Greece. Their guts had very high levels of beneficial bacteria, called Akkermansia and Bifidobacterium. What do these bacteria do? They strengthen the gut barrier, preventing toxins from entering the bloodstream. They reduce inflammation, activate immune cells, and produce serotonin. When your gut is healthy, your brain is healthy, your heart is healthy, and your immunity is strong. What happens when gut microbes are destroyed? Foods. American seniors eat most processed meats like ham, bacon, sausage. Refined carbohydrates like white bread, donuts, muffins. Sugary drinks like soda. Trans fats like fried foods and margarine. These kill beneficial bacteria and multiply harmful bacteria. When harmful bacteria increase, the gut barrier weakens and toxins flow into the bloodstream. This is leaky gut syndrome. These toxins cause inflammation throughout the body, leading to heart disease, diabetes, dementia, and cancer. How do you revive gut microbes? Fermented foods. They deliver live beneficial bacteria directly to your gut. Greek yogurt, but choose unsweetened with live and active cultures label. Eat with berries for breakfast. Kefir has 3 times more beneficial bacteria than yogurt, available at Whole Foods. Trader Joe's. Sauerkraut is fermented cabbage rich in vitamin C and lactic acid bacteria. Kimchi is traditional Korean fermented food sold at Costco. Kombucha is fermented tea, good instead of soda. Miso is Japanese fermented soybean paste for miso soup. Eat fermented foods a little bit every day. California University San Francisco showed groups eating fermented foods daily for 10 weeks. Had inflammation decrease 19% and gut microbiome diversity increase significantly. You also need prebiotics that feed beneficial bacteria. Fiber in garlic, onions, asparagus, unripe bananas, and oats. Summary: eat fermented foods daily. Get enough prebiotic fiber. Avoid processed foods, sugar, and trans fats. When your gut becomes healthy, your whole body becomes healthy. So what should you eat starting tomorrow? Here's a sample 100-year diet day. Breakfast: Greek yogurt with blueberries, walnuts, chia seeds, and green tea. Lunch: grilled salmon with quinoa, salad, dressed with olive oil and lemon water. Snack: dark chocolate and almonds. Dinner: chicken breast or tofu with sweet potato, broccoli, kimchi or sauerkraut, and miso soup. Shopping at Costco or Walmart: buy wild salmon, chicken breast, eggs, unsweetened Greek yogurt. Blueberries, spinach, avocados, quinoa, brown rice, oats, olive oil, walnuts, chia seeds, dark chocolate 85% cacao, sauerkraut, and kimchi. Never buy processed meats like hot dogs, bacon, sausage, white bread, cereal, donuts, margarine, fried foods, soda or sweetened juice. 3 golden rules. First, the 80-20 rule. Following it 5 to 6 days a week is enough. Second, meal order vegetables first, then protein, then carbohydrates. This keeps blood sugar stable. Third, chew slowly, take at least 20 minutes to eat. Precautions if taking diabetes medication, blood pressure medication, or blood thinners. Consult your doctor before changing your diet. If you have Medicare, get your annual free checkup. Request cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure, and BMI tests. Tell your doctor I'm changing my diet to eat more omega-3 fish and reduce processed foods. Are there precautions for my health condition? Doctors love these questions. Final summary. 3 keys to the 100-year diet. First, food determines 70% of aging. Choose good fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Second, 4 nutrients that save cells: polyphenols, anthocyanins, omega-3, and vitamin K2. Third, your gut determines lifespan. Eat fermented foods daily. 3 things to start today. First, eat Greek yogurt and blueberries for breakfast. Second, eat fish twice weekly. Third, eliminate processed foods one by one. Just practicing these 3 will transform your body in 6 months. Remember this: living to 100 isn't a distant future. The food you eat today creates that future. Cells don't lie. Give them good food and they become younger. Give them bad food and they age. Your tomorrow changes with today's choices. Whether you're in your 70s or 80s, it's never too late to start. Your cells are renewing themselves at this very moment. A healthy 100 years. You can do it too. Start today. Thank you.